Hey family, it's Marv, OneRepAtATime.net with a brand new exercise tutorial video for you today. I'm going to be covering two variations with the cable triceps press down, but if you're somebody who works out at home, you can absolutely do these with resistance bands. And with all of our exercise tutorial videos, I highly encourage you to watch me go over the setup, the coaching points, the mental cues, tips, tricks, whatever you want to call them. Let me demonstrate that for you, and then until you feel confident and competent to do it on your own, I highly encourage you to do your first few warm-up or working sets with me in your ear, so to speak, coaching you through it. And today I'm going to use two different attachments on the cable machine to show you the difference of how you could emphasize a different part of the triceps from one attachment to the other. And then obviously which one you do is going to be part of what your workout routine calls for, or if you're a client of One Rep at a Time, what I've specifically written out for that day. So when we come to whatever machine you're going to use, if it's a cable or if you're using resistance bands at home, it needs to be anchored at its highest point possible. And when we step to it, I want us to step close enough to where right about here my elbows are 90 degrees and the weight stack is unloaded, because I don't want to be so close where the stack hits down every single time. I want there always to be some tension on the cable machine. And for this tutorial, we're going to do your traditional press down as far as having your elbows fixed by your sides at about 90 degrees, a little bit further. There is a time and a place to start really playing with the angle of the cable, but that's way down the road, so let's just do the traditional cable press down. So I'm going to stand up nice and tall. Now, similar to your bicep curl, I want my elbows pinned to my sides. If I'm flaring out or they're coming forward at the top position, I'm going too heavy. Similarly, just like any back exercise, my sternum needs to be pointed up. So what you see if people go too heavy, they lean over and they boom, and they really get their upper back and chest into it, and they're making it everything but just a tricep exercise. Remember, this is an isolation exercise. We're not so worried about overloading all of your larger muscles. We're trying to overload your specific triceps. So I like to keep my sternum up, which means my shoulder blades are back and down. Elbows are fixed. I'm far enough to the machine to now the weight stack is going to be completely off, right? It's not going to touch down every rep. And the exercise is just literally pressing down and up. Now, how far up do you go is going to depend on how well you can keep your elbows, fixed. Some people can only go to parallel to the ground. Other people can go higher up depending on your mobility. The higher up you could go past parallel to the ground, so here, here's 90 degrees on my elbows and parallel to the ground. If I could come up to here, I'm going to get a greater stretch on the triceps muscle, which is going to allow me to get a better contraction. So if you can, by all means do so, but if you start to, hunch over, your elbows come forward, the weight stack touches down, it's not worth it. Stop at 90 degrees with your elbows, but if you can, try to get that extra stretch. When you're using a rope attachment, I don't want you to ever have these in contact. They're always separate. And then if you notice right here, why I really prefer, if you're doing a traditional press down, where I really prefer the rope over a cable, is at the bottom, I could pull the rope apart and get a little bit extra contraction with my triceps. So my sternum's up nice and tall, elbows are fixed, pull down, and then now I pull them apart at the very bottom, get a nice big contraction, pull down, press, and no matter what attachment you're using, if you're using resistance bands, I never want you to touch them to your body, like trap it against your body. One, you're going to hunch over like I am just to hold it in position, and two, you're taking tension off of your triceps. Do not trap the bar, the rope, the resistance band, whatever the hell you're using against your body. You're going to take some resistance off. And then last but not least, let's go over breathing. So we're nice and tall, weight stacks off, elbows are fixed, shoulder blades back and down. We're going to exhale as we bring it down and contract. So breath in and then down. Exhale, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Control it up to the top. Don't let it just fly out of the sky. Nice stretch. Down, exhale. Breath in as we control it back up to the top. Down, exhale. Inhale as you control it slowly up to the top. Don't let those elbows flare out or come forward. Down, exhale. Good, keep that sternum up. And one more. Down, exhale, pull them apart. Inhale slowly up to the top, so don't let it just fly out of the sky. Control it. All right, so that's how you do it with a cable. I'm going to switch to a straight bar and do a reverse grip. Now, when you're doing the traditional overhand or a rope, you're primarily hitting the outside of the tricep. Now, of course, our entire tricep is going to contract. But that's more of the outer head. If you want to get this longer inner head, we're going to do a reverse grip. So my palms are going to be facing up, they're supinated, and then using a bar, but the same exact form, setup, coaching points apply. So let me swap that out and we'll get going. Okay family, so let's do that warm up working set. I have my straight bar, I'm doing the reverse grip, which I really like I just said, to hit that long inner head, especially if you have shoulder issues and going overhead is an issue. So grab your weight, take a little step back. Now the weight stacks up, get my chest nice and tall, shoulder blades are back, elbows are fixed. We have a breath in, we're gonna go down, bring it down, exhale. Don't trap that bar, rope against your body. Slowly inhale back up to the top. And down, exhale. Chest is up, squeeze those triceps as hard as you possibly can. Slowly control it back up to the top. Down, exhale. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. Don't trap it up. Slowly control it, slowly control it. Inhale, down, exhale. Good, slowly control it, slowly control it. Keep those elbows fixed, sternum is up, nice and tall. Down, exhale. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze at the bottom, squeeze at the bottom. Slowly control it up, slowly control it up. Don't trap that bar against your body at the bottom. Down, exhale. Slowly control it, slowly control it. Good, 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 good. Stay with it, stay with it. Nice stretch. Down, exhale, good. Slowly control it back up. Inhale as it comes back up, inhale as it comes back up. Pause in the stretch. Down, exhale. Slowly come up. Keep that sternum up, chest up, shoulder blades back, elbows fixed. Down, exhale. Control it on the way up, control it on the way up. We're going to do two more family. Chest is up, chest is up. Down, exhale, flex, 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 flex. Don't trap it. Slowly inhale on the way up, slowly inhale on the way up. And one more. Down, exhale. Control it, control it, control it. Flex, 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 flex. Safely put it back. And that, family, is how you do the cable triceps press down, 1 rep at a time.
Hey family, super excited to announce we're finally partnering with a local company, Common Good Craft Coffee Roasters. These come up with amazing specialty blends. Whenever you join their subscription service, which you could have delivered anywhere from once a week to once a month, use promo code 1REP in all caps. Your first order is 100% free.